Good morning, hello, welcome to my Facebook Live chat on Friday the 26th of October. Pardon me. I hope you're well and had a fun week. I've been crocheting away, having lots of fun this week. Now I'm just doing this microphone here today because I do have a microphone I usually plug in and use, but for some reason there are some people who have trouble hearing, so I'm trying this out today, which is a little bit annoying because it's not very long. So sometimes I tend to knock things and yank it out. So hopefully the sound will be a bit better. If you can let me know which you prefer, if you normally listen and don't have a problem and find this better or worse, can you let me know? If you, yeah, whatever. Just let me know how you find the sound on this video. That would be really cool. I'm no expert when it comes to recording, so I'm just trying things to see what happens. Great. Sound is good. Excellent. Hopefully I just won't knock it out and knock the microphone too much and annoy you. Great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is it better than usual? That's what I really want to know. If you usually watch, can you let me know if it's better than normal? That would be really cool. So, let me tell you everything that's happened this week. I've been fairly solitary. That's better. Okay. All right. All right, something for me to investigate then. Same for some. Okay. All right, I'll figure it out. Yes, this week, yes, as I say, I've been fairly solitary, which is not a bad thing after being busy for a long time. So what I did this week, I actually sent 2 emails to my newsletter list, which is something I normally never do. Okay, thank you. So my Freebie Friday email went out this morning, which you all should have received, hopefully, if you signed up for my newsletters. But I also sent one on Monday because, I don't know if you remember, a couple of weeks ago I missed one because I was away in Sydney. But I had all these things in my head that I knew that I had to tell people, and they're kind of a bit time sensitive, so I thought I'll just send an extra random email with a few things, like my Kindle versions available, about the podcast, and some crochet along news that I'll share with you in a minute. So, forgive me for sending 2 emails this week if you are on my newsletter list. But hopefully I'll be back on track and just send one a week from now on. In my excuse me, in my Freebie Friday one, I actually asked you for some feedback because every month I do like a round of emails. So there's a work in progress Wednesday, this and that Thursday, testing Tuesday, and a Freebie Friday. Next up is Work in Progress Wednesday, and I wanted to know which one of my works in progress you would like me to write about next week. So reply to the email if you get it and let me know, and I will talk about that one next week. All right, so Granny Square Flare news, book news. Yay. I have plenty in stock still, so if you want to get one, if you're in Australia, contact me, order one, or head to Amazon. They're always in stock there, Barnes & Noble, all that kind of stuff. But what's happened this week? Maker workshops. I think there's still some spots available on November the 24th, Saturday. I'm doing 2 workshops. One of them is reading patterns and charts, learning how to do that. And the other one is a few motifs from the book. Yay. And Little Woolly heading there on the 1st of December to do the Melbourne pattern, which is this one here, which is the basis of the Melbourne wrap. Where it is large on the end and lots and lots of little ones on the middle with a nice cool fringe on the end. So that will be fun. So the fun thing that a lot of people ask me is when the book will be on Ravelry. Okay, so I've started adding the projects. All the projects are on. Thanks. All the projects are now on Ravelry, and some, half, I don't know, of the square patterns are on there now too. So it's a bit of a process, but I'm getting there. I have tried uploading the PDF ebook version to Ravelry, but it failed. I don't know whether the file's too big. It's had some weird message when I tried and failed, so I can't do that. But there's all the projects are on there, so you can add projects if that's how you like to work and just keep record of what you do on Ravelry. You can do that. So I'm not sure, I can't remember what projects I've showed you before, what I haven't. So the Melbourne wrap is on there. I know there's a few people who've queued it up already. But there's also cushions and things. This is a cushion on a project in the book. Sorry, I'm a bit too close today. So on the back It's the deco pattern, which I've just extended out. And on the front, it's done in 2 reverse colorways, and then I've joined with the stitch on the front, so it kind of creates the nice delineation between the squares. So that's one of the projects in the book. So that's one that you can just buy a pre-purchased, pre-made cushion, or make one to size yourself and just completely enclose it. But there's also another cushion pattern in the book, which is the Kalani cushion. So this is a pre-made cushion I bought from Kmart, really cheap, and I've made this square, which is one of the squares in the book that you can just repeat endlessly, and I made it to the same size as the cushion, and I've simply sewn it onto the front of the cushion. So if you're one who likes to wash your cushions and things, if this one had an opening you could still do that, but this is a very cheap cushion, so it is all sewn up. Anyway, yeah, there you go. So that's a couple of the projects in the book, but now all on Ravelry. So it's very easy and quick to do that one too, that second one. Just one side to make and you are done. Yes, so hooray, I'm glad that's finally happening. The Giantess Crochet Along, I can't quite reach it, it's just over there. I'm going to knock everything over if I reach. It's happening. There are some people who have finished their blankets looking fabulous in my Facebook group, and there's a couple of people who are almost finished making their squares, ready to join up. Some of them are going to be huge. I mean, the big Giantess square is about 20 inches anyway, and some people have made, I think, 6 of them or 9 of them, and oh, they're going to be massive blankets. They're looking awesome. So that's really cool. Yes. But what most of my focus this week has been is on my next Crochet Along project. So I've done a lot of the behind the scenes stuff. I've planned the dates. I'm thinking in a January start. There's just so much on between now and the end of the year that I think putting January as a start date is a good idea. But I've planned out how it's going to work, how many weeks it's going to go for, what's going to happen each week. I've started writing the blog posts and the help notes. Patterns are getting tech edited at the moment. There's charts. The charts for the small ones have been made. The chart for the big one is going to be finished by next week and be tested next week. I still haven't finished the sample, but I'm getting there. Let me show you my stack. All right, here's my stack. If you're making this Crochet Along, you won't be making a big stack and then joining. You're going to be joining, each week we're going to be joining a couple of strips together. So this is what I've done so far. So last week I showed you this stack, which is all of the same square. That's all of those ones done, 32 of those done, blocked, complete. And last week I'd started, I think I'd made 4 or 5 of this square. Now I've made 20, I've just got 4 more to make. So I think I've blocked, yeah, 8 of them are blocked and ready to go. These are all finished, haven't been blocked, and these haven't had the surface crochet on or blocked. And I've got 4 more to make. So I have been very busy. Don't worry, you won't be making that many in a week in the Crochet Along. I've spaced it out a bit more, but I've been crocheting, and it's been lovely. It's actually been really, really nice. I haven't had the chance to do it for a while. One other thing I did is I'd actually finished this big square, but I hadn't sewn in the ends of the surface crochet or blocked it, but now that is all done. So very, very big. I'm only going to make 1 of these for the Crochet Along. But yes, all ends sewn in and nice and square blocked. So that feels good to get done. So yes, so all I have to do now are 4 more of these and then 16 of another square, and then I'll be able to join it all together. Yay. And then design the border. But that's going to be easy. It's going to be a simple border. The whole project is aimed at the beginner. I've kept it simple. I haven't done anything particularly weird. Well, I say that, but there's a couple of quirky things that I do. There's no joining with a stitch, anything like that I do in some of my other patterns. I've kept it really, really simple. So most rounds you're just doing treble stitches or double crochet. So treble or double crochet UK US, or single crochet, double crochet US UK. Yeah, they're the most common stitches used. The squaring off, each one is a circle that goes square. In the squaring off round, of each of them. There are different stitches, but it's only that one round. Most rounds you just use the same stitch all the way around, or 1 or 2 stitches if you do puffs or popcorn. So it's absolutely aimed at the big adventurous beginner, and yes, it's my hope that it will inspire people to try some things they're not used to trying before. Sorry, these earbuds are terrible. They always fall out. Yes, so yay, I'm really excited about it. And it does have a lot of surface crochet, which is going to take some time, but I think the effect is well worth it. I think overall it's going to be quite a striking blanket, just in 2 colours too. So yeah, lots of fun. That's been good. But that's not all I've done this week on it. I have also done the round by round photos for each of the squares. So I haven't done the surface crochet on these because I just haven't. Oh, it's gone way out of focus. There we go. So that's the plain square without the surface crochet, and the puff square without the surface crochet. It's a bit hard to see that one. Yeah, a little bit of texture. And the popcorn square, which has got heaps more texture. So all of those have been done, and I've blocked all of those, and I've almost finished the round by round photos of the big square. I've just got 4 or 5 more rounds to go, I think, and that one will be finished as well. So yay, I am getting there. Lots of things started. So this afternoon my car's getting serviced, so I'm taking along my bag with my crochet hook, and I'll hopefully dash out the last 4 of the puff squares, so next week I can just concentrate on the popcorn squares. Hopefully, yay. So I'm really excited about that. I'm so glad that is getting underway, and I have a plan and it's all coming together. Yes. Yeah, so yay. In the mail this week, nothing yarny or crochet stuff, but, and this is not sponsored in any way, shape or form, this is just something that I absolutely love. This is my planner for next year. Get to Work book. It's supposed to be the 4th year next year that I use it, and it's just, I wasn't a planner user before. I was always just had many lists and things. I've never had I'd have a little diary, a calendar diary in my bag that I'd write appointments in and stuff, but I've never really been a planner person. And then I saw someone using this on Instagram, I can't remember who, and it just looked like exactly the kind of planner that I wanted. So you can get, this is the first time I've actually got extra things, so to keep it shut, this big band. It says, big things happen one day at a time. Now it's created by Elise Joy, who did for many years a podcast called Elise Gets Crafty, which is all about crafty businesses and all that kind of stuff. And she created this planner because she's all about setting goals and meeting goals, which is something else I've never really done. But this planner just makes it all really easy. So each month starts, there's a beautiful inspirational type, motivational, on quite a thick card that you can, it's perforated, you can take it out, cut them out and stick them on the wall. So start at the beginning, lots of stuff about, just getting on with it. There's I get a lot of questions like, how do you get so much done? I just get on with it, you just do the work. And that's what this is sort of based on. So yes, at each month you've got that, you've got a big page for notes. Each month you have an opening that shows all the month. You put notes in, and then you get into your week. So you've got like 3 main things you want to get done, and each day you've got space to put stuff on. But also, which is great, no bells and whistles, it's just writing stuff down and getting it done. And at the end of each month, you've got this double page spread, which I use quite often, where I use this page to sort of brainstorm an idea. So if I, like for my crochet along, like I knew, okay, this is the layout, I drew it on the grid, and I broke down how I was going to do each week, what I was going to do each week, all the things I wanted to mention, just a quick brainstorm of everything. And then this page, break down everything. Okay, I've got to make the sample. This is what I've got to do to make the sample. I've got to do the videos and round photos. I've got to get the PDFs done. I've got to get the blog posts done. I've got to get the emails done. I've got to sort out the ebook. I've got to, all these separate little breakup things that I can tick off, plan out. I can write them on here with a due date, and then I can put them on the applicable page, things I need to do. But that's not all. At the end of each month also, there's a page that's called Reflect and Goal Set. So you talk about last month's wins, what you've got done, what's still in progress, what you just need to forget about, what's not working, you don't have time to focus on, forget about for now. And then things to think about, things that you're going to work on the next month, and things that you're going to complete in the next month. And that's basically it. That's has everything you need in there to get stuff done. And I just love it. I really, really do. And there's extra project planning pages at the back. Extra ones if you need more than one a month. And there's just some blank grid pages and stuff as well. So, and it's got next year's calendar at the back, so you can look at things. It's just a really good planner for me. I find it works really well. So yeah, yay. I haven't actually written in it yet, but I've got heaps of stuff I can write in it. I'm saving that for the weekend when I've got time to sit and look at all my stuff. All right. Okay, so that's basically this week. I had a few questions this week, and a few of them about my YouTube channel. So I've had a few questions from people saying, I've got your book, it's great, love it. Can you show me where the video is for this pattern? I haven't done videos for all the patterns. That wasn't part of the plan. But most of the stitches and techniques you need to make all the squares in the book have short, quick videos. So if you're not sure how to do a front post stitch, there's a quick video showing you how to do that. If you're not sure what the loop behind V is, the third loop, there's a video showing you that. If you're not sure about how to do a magic circle or a false stitch, there's videos for that. And so that's when I say I have YouTube that will help you do things from the book, that's what I mean. I don't mean there's a video showing you how to make every square. That sort of defeats the purpose of the book, I think. It's the book has the pattern and the chart, written pattern and chart. And I think that was my goal, was people could read those and do it. I understand that not everybody can do that, but it was never my goal to do a video for the things. But another question I get is people say, I don't know where everything is on your YouTube channel. Okay, if you go to my main YouTube channel page, one of the tabs is playlists. If you click on that, I've got 5 different playlists. One of them is these weekly chats where I'll just upload these Facebook Lives after I'm done. So there's one playlist that's just got all of those. There's one it's called Stitch and Technique Tutorials. That's where you'll find all your how-tos, like how to do a half double treble, how to do a half triple, how to do a magic circle. All that sort of stuff is in that playlist. There's the Mayan pattern. So that was my crochet along project last year. So all of the parts for the Mayan pattern are in one playlist. There's a few free patterns I've done videos for, and that's in they're in one playlist as well. And then there's Kaboom and Fran crochet along playlists. So each of those has all the videos all organised in the one place. So that's how you find things there. Hopefully that will help you. Another question I've had quite a bit is, okay, so there are, about the book, there's 50 patterns in the book, okay, and a lot of people want to know, are they all new patterns? Well, no, they're not. There's some that have been from my previous collections, but I've never actually sat down and figured out how many is from where. So let me tell you. There are 10 patterns in here from my Sirens Atlas collection. Only 10. So there's 52 patterns in my Sirens Atlas collection. 10 of them are included in here. There are 8 from my More Than a Granny ebooks. So that's 2 ebooks that have 40 patterns in them combined. So there's 8 of those are in here. There's 5 from my Flowers Abound ebook, which has 20 patterns in it. So 5 of the 20 are in here. There are 2 patterns in here that are part of other blankets. So my Posies and Pickets blanket, the Posy square is in here. And my Kalani blanket, the Kalani square is in here. And there are 7 just standalone randomly released patterns that I've had in the past that are in here. But the rest, there are 18 brand new patterns. So 18 of these patterns have never been released before. So there you go, that's the breakup of the squares in the book. I actually thought there was only 13 new ones, so, you know, it was a good exercise for me to go back and have a look. Yay. Right, so that's it. That's all I've been up to this week. Most of the questions I've got. So what I'm going to do next week is focus on getting as many of those other squares done. I'd like to think I'll get them all done, but we'll see what happens next week. Best laid plans. Something else that I'm going to be getting on with is starting to think about my cruise next year in January, because yeah, it's coming up soon, so we need to start getting organised. So letting everybody know the yarn requirements, what they need to bring along on the cruise, all that kind of stuff is just being nutted out at the moment. I'm going to be talking to Jo and Paula, who organise Crafty Adventures at Sea, about everything that's going to happen on the cruise, all the logistics and what we need to do and how many books I need to get and all kinds of fun things. So that's all happening soon. I'll put a link to the cruise info down below later. Yeah, I think that's about it. So if you have any questions, want me to know anything, or want me to cover about something next week in my chat, let me know. But otherwise, have a wonderful week. Yay! I'll see you there. It's going to be so much fun. Yeah, have any questions, drop me an email, Shelley@spincushions.com, comment on here, on the YouTube channel, Instagram, anywhere, and I will get back to you. So have a wonderful weekend and a fun week next week, and I'll see you next Friday.